All right, there we go. All right, we are live on YouTube. We're going to give people a few minutes to join the chat as Garrett sits there and eats
This
pizza.
is totally space food.
From Pizza the Hut?
No, from Little Caesars.
All right, well, like I said, I'm going to give a little bit of time. I will put the link out on the YouTube, on the, well, the link is right there in the chat, should be, if anybody wants to.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to put it out right now.
Yeah. I have it already ready to go, so we will join. If you want to join us,
it's HTTPS
join us.
:/.
I was hoping it'd be one that you could just click the link and not have to type it out.
Well, it's fine. I'm typing it out onto my phone because I'm trying to send it out through. Instagram.
Yeah. So for those of you, we don't have anybody out yet, but Doo-doo-doo. How you doing, girl? Good. Oh, don't mess with this.
Okay, there we go. Posted it.
All right. Yep. All right. We are showing that we are live. You're looking at yourself in the. All right. Well. Oh, we have someone in the chat. Hello, person in the chat. I think that's probably me, though. I'm looking at I'm on it on my phone.
Because it's not me.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get some more people in.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah. I put it all over that we're going to be going live streaming today, so. That's the microphone, girl.
And we're just waiting on Will, right?
He's just eating. Oh.
I did this cookie on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
Is it live though?
Yes, we're live streaming right now. You're live on YouTube.
Yep. You're live on the internet.
Yes, he said you're live on the internet.
Okay, little human, question for you.
Oh, hold on. She can't. He has a question for you.
What?
Okay, who is your favorite Clone Wars character?
Star Wars?
Yep.
Star Wars.
Favorite character?
Well, Clone Wars. Well, we haven't really done any, but we've done the Bad Batch. So I know the Bad Batch characters. My favorite character from them is
Record.
Wrecker.
Is it because he wrecks stuff? Yeah, he's a fun character. Very cool.
Did you ask her what her favorite character was? Yeah. When Clone Wars, she likes Wrecker. Yes, she likes Wrecker.
And the leader.
Hunter. Yeah. Yeah. She likes Wrecker and Hunter. But
I'm
your
surprised you
favorite
didn't say
character.
The leader.
What's that?
I'm surprised she didn't say Omega.
Oh, do you like Omega? I think she likes all of them.
And Darth Vader.
And Darth Vader.
Darth Vader's awesome.
Yes.
I knew
My first
after he was like trying to get the little Jedi, I'm like, oh, he's gonna turn evil. He's definitely gonna
you're talking about Crosshair?
Yes.
Yeah. She knew Crosshair was going to be the bad guy right away.
He was like, I know he's gonna turn evil. He seems evil. I'm like, he's evil. He is.
I don't know if he's evil. He's just misguided.
He's just programmed.
But he is evil.
Yeah. Well, no, because remember he had the chip taken out, but he was still going after them.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that part.
Yeah. So it was his choice. He was choosing to do that. Yeah.
That's evil.
That is evil. But I still think he's just misguided.
All right, should we jump in here? We've got at least
let's get our official announcement here. So, hello everyone, welcome to War of the Stars, a Star Wars podcast, coming to you live as always from deep within the Outer Rim, far beyond the watchful eyes of the Galactic Empire. We hope you are enjoying your holiday season. First of all, to all our Jewish friends that are out there, I want to wish everyone out there a very happy Hanukkah. Second day of Hanukkah today, so happy Hanukkah to all of you out there. And of course, my name is John Mark Tolley. Joining me as always is my co-host, Mr. Garrett Jones. Garrett, how are you today?
I'm good.
We're going to be being joined here shortly, hopefully by Will, as we are doing our annual viewing of the Star Wars Holiday Special live stream podcast that we're doing right here out on YouTube. So we hope you will join us for that because, as they say, misery loves company. No, it shouldn't be that bad. I hope not. I mean, I watched it last year and it's bad, but I don't know if it's as bad as people make it out to be.
It's honestly been a very long time since I've seen it.
Last year was the first time I'd ever actually sat down and watched it all the way through. It's interesting, I will say that. But as you can see, we are also joined by this tiny little Jedi here, my little Padawan. Her name is Lily. Say hi, Lily.
Hi.
And we have an announcement to make. Coming next year in January, War of the Stars is going to be officially announcing its first new podcast, starring this little lady right here. As Yoda once said in Attack of the Clones, truly wonderful the mind of a child is. And we are going through with that stag, and we're going to be doing, me and Lily here, her name is Lily Tolley. We are going to be watching the Clone Wars, and we are going to be talking about the Clone Wars. We're going in chronological order through all the episodes of the Clone Wars and talking about them and discussing them and giving. Oh, and there is Will. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We were just making an official announcement about the newest show on War of the Stars.
Oh, I'm so happy to be able to be here for that.
It is called Star Wars Through the Eyes of a Child. And we're going to be watching all of the Clone Wars episodes in chronological order And this little lady right here is going to be joining me. And yes, we are all going to be doing this to ourselves. 1138 Productions. Brian Miller, good friend of the show, former co-host with me. Just got some big news. He is going to be a presenter on what is it? Star Wars Net, StarWarsNewsNet.com. I might got that wrong, but we're really proud. But anyway, Star Wars Through the Eyes of a Child, going through the Clone Wars in chronological order and talking about it. It should be a lot of fun, and we really look forward to it and expanding the War of the Stars family, literally with family. So, yes. All right.
Well, that is awesome.
Can you say, "May the Force be with you"?
May the Force be with you.
Hi.
Awesome.
Parenting done right.
Can you close the door on the way out, big girl? Thank you. Love you. All right.
If the holiday special,
Oh, Will, how are you?
1138 Productions. If the holiday special physically hurts, you probably should get that looked at. I mean, I recognize that there is some pain to watching it, but I don't find it physically painful. Just draining emotionally, maybe. But anyway, I'm fine, guys. How are you?
Well, getting ready for a big snowstorm out here. So
yes. Well, then you'll have a white Christmas after all.
I'm hoping so.
That'll be cool. We would like to not have a white Christmas.
Like I was saying, 1138 Production is a good friend of the show. Used to be a former co-host. Brian Miller, great guy. If you haven't listened to his podcast, I highly suggest it. Star Wars Canon Podcast. Check it out. And really proud of the work he's been doing, and the fact that he's working for StarWarsNews.net now. Couldn't be prouder of him. Anyway, so we are getting ready to do this. I sent out the link. Did you get the link to it?
Yes, I did.
All right.
So
we're gonna.
I've got it up.
All right. So on the count of 3, we'll press play. 1, 2, 3.
Are we getting any sound? I mean,
Are you not getting sound?
no, I am. I just wanted to make sure we were being quiet. So, okay, I'm just gonna kind of keep mine on mute or very low.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to mute my microphone just because of how loud my system will play it. And I really want to know what George Lucas had over Harrison Ford on this one.
I honestly think it was the other way around. I think Harrison Ford. I'm the story I've read is that George Lucas went to them, Mark Harrison and Carrie, and just said, "Look, we need to keep interest going, and this is a way for us to do it. Could you please just appear in it?" And they all said, "Yeah, whatever, it's fine." They became superstars overnight, so I guess they felt like they owed it to Mr. Lucas. So,
Lumpy,
woo!
Woo.
Oh, man.
I love Lumpy.
Lumpy. Woo!
Look, great Ralph McQuarrie art, though. Come on. Number 1 of things you can love about the holiday special.
This is true.
Number 2, Itchy working on a X-Wing fighter toy. But orange. They're so domesticated. I just love it.
I know, right?
I mean, they got the. I mean, look at this. They got a nice kitchen. They got. They take out the garbage. It's great. Who wouldn't want to live on Kashyyyk? Now, what do you guys think? Should they have had subtitles?
I think it would have helped.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate the challenge of telling a story without actual understandable dialogue, but woof. Ah, yes. And right about now, back in 1978, lots of young kids were going, I'm not so sure about this. It's okay, though. I'm reading. We're getting to the.
I'm pretty sure my parents had that credenza that's in the back of the living room.
I'm pretty sure everybody's parents had that credenza. That was if they were lived there. Ooh. Of course, he's looking around. Yeah.
No. Put it back.
Gosh.
Oh, so 1138 said the copy I have has subtitles that were added afterwards, and it's hilarious. Oh, I need to find that.
Subtitles would be great.
Oh, we may not be in the exact same part. What are you guys seeing right now?
I'm seeing Lumpy having to take out the trash.
Oh, okay. I'm a little.
I just got that. Yeah.
Okay. Let me know.
It may not be exactly.
Let me know when you're at the point where Mala's looking at the picture of Chewie. So I want to make sure we're aligned.
So right now, Lumpy's walking the tightrope.
Yeah, I'm a little after that.
You know, I gotta say, if we're looking at the Star Wars Holiday Special as canon, this is really our first go-to look at what Kashyyyk was like, and I gotta say, if this is the basis, the architecture that was used in subsequent like video games and other film projects is still spot on.
Oh yeah, well, as I said, the first opening shot was Ralph McQuarrie. It was a Ralph McQuarrie concept sketch. So and I'm again first thing to absolutely love, right? About it. Are you at Chewbacca? The picture of Chewbacca yet?
Yeah.
Oh, she misses him. This is her hubby. It's okay.
So this makes me wonder, though, in universe, would Itchy have been at the Battle of Kashyyyk? And how old would he have been?
Well, if this takes place, no, I don't think Itchy. Oh, Itchy might have been, yeah. Lumpy. I don't know if Lumpy.
Yeah,
was
no,
born
Lumpy
yet.
would. I don't think Lumpy would have been. Well, how old is Chewbacca?
Chewbacca's 200 years.
200.
Yeah,
200 at this
like
point. 200. Yeah. So that would make him around 180 years during the beginning of the Clone Wars, roughly. I love the fireplace.
It feels very homey.
It does.
I know. It's very like it's got a Brady Bunch vibe to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's the
definitely
70s, so.
Yeah. Although that fireplace is really kind of nice.
It is.
Not so much the green carpeting, but the fireplace for sure.
Is it green carpeting or is it supposed to be grass?
I don't know.
I have no idea at this point, but it's just like I get what they're going for. They're going for that earthy, foresty vibe, but
Are we at the
the
circus?
color is just so weird.
Have we gotten to the circus people yet?
Yes.
I think these guys got a bum rap because they were kind of very talented, but they were in this very weird thing.
I'm pretty sure I saw these guys on like a Dr. Seuss special or something.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Boom.
And yes, 1138 Productions, Lumpy was brought into canon officially.
Yeah. Oh, in Aftermath. All right. I still have to read that. Yay. I have to say, I did enjoy, as a music person, I did enjoy the use of the music that they did.
Yeah.
It was very very chill, very relaxed, but I liked it. I don't know. It's all right.
Definitely sounds like something that you would hear at like one of the Disneyland parades.
Yeah. Yes. Well, absolutely. This part especially, but even like the opening theme when they're just kind of lounging around, they kind of use the B theme of Star Wars, but they kind of develop it differently. It's cool. Where are these action figures? I want the whole circus group. It's a typical late 70s or mid 70s variety show fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
Woohoo.
I don't think there's any subtitles needed for what Mama Chewy just said.
Get up
Do
there.
the dishes.
Chores. Don't you cry. I'll give you something to cry about. Oh yeah, I love the screen.
If they remaster it, they need to put in Arabic letters for that to make it more appropriate with the canon.
Yes, I would agree.
Oh yeah, true.
Hugs and kisses?
I love the secret communication array. Ah, yes. Too much makeup, Luke Skywalker.
And the weird wig.
Is it a wig?
Yeah.
Or is it just the way his hair was?
Yeah. Oh, it's a wig.
Oh yeah.
Poor Lumpy.
Poor R2. Man. You always get blamed. Oh yeah, that is a bad wig. How did they all get to know Chewbacca's family at this point? I mean,
It's a very good question.
that was a waste of R2.
Yes.
Man,
Oh,
Luke's got so much eyeliner he could
I know.
he could do an eyeliner battle with Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. What
Who
is
wore
that?
it better?
Oh, holy cow! I'm just gonna leave this camera going while I repair my ship.
Yes.
I want that furniture with the secret communication thing.
I know, right?
But then this one,
What the?
what? Subterminal.
Stand by. Connect.
Oh, this is going. He's going after Trader Sandan. She's going after Trader Sandan. Good old Art Carney. May the force be with you. With you.
Oh my gosh!
I love Art Carney. I guess that's why I don't hate this special, because I'm such a fan of all the people in it. And I don't know about that Imperial officer though, but the way he's wearing that helmet, it's kind of weird.
Geez. Maybe that's Cyril Karn's like long lost dad.
Ah, yes.
Right, let me just randomly show up and inspect everything you've got in your lab. Random civilian.
Yes.
Pocket size of Caribbean. What the? Oh my
God.
Like I was making all these really rude references to a Wookiee.
Want to know what that flying carpet? Just a groomer.
Jeez.
So did George Lucas write this or not?
I do not know.
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on.
I mean, I thought he had a treatment, but
it was. Oh my gosh! So the holiday special was written by Pat Proft, Leonard Rips, Bruce Valanche, Rod Warren, and Mitzi Welsh.
Boy.
Directed by Steve Binder.
I got the Vader
Yes.
cameo.
That's where I'm at.
But it was cool. Another cool thing. This is an unused scene from the movie.
Yep.
You know, and a 6 in my 6-year. Not honestly, I did not see this when I would have been 6 or 7 when this came out, and I would not have seen it.
I wasn't when this came out. So
78.
I would have been 1 year old, if that.
I have no recollection. I might have seen it, but I have no recollection of it. What I do remember is going to, in the 90s, 80s, and late 80s, early 90s, I went to some science fiction conventions, and the people with all the DVDs and tapes at that time, they actually had the Star Wars Holiday Special, and I was like, "What?"
I worked the Harvey Korman cooking show.
Yes. Whip, stir. Somebody showed up at Galaxy's Edge dressed like that, dressed like him, her, them, complete with 4 arms. It's pretty impressive. Ready for the cooking. I mean, this is Harvey Korman. He was totally in his element with this show. And again, another big fan of him too, because he was so used to that Carol Burnett format. Just go on stage and be a different character and run the skit. And he did it every night. He did it like live, twice a night.
Oh, I know. Korman was hilarious. Like the scenes with him and Tim
B. Arthur.
Well, no, I was gonna say no on the Carol Burnett show.
Tim Conway. Tim
Conway. Oh yes.
Oh my God. Well, they used to.
They would crack each other up.
They would do 2 shows that night, and the first show they would do the fully scripted version, and then the second show and it was really Tim Conway. He would just do everything in his power to crack Harvey Korman up, and he always succeeded because he was another one that was brilliant.
Oh, he was hilarious.
Yes.
I really appreciate Harvey Korman in Blazing Saddles. He was hilarious in that.
Oh, yes,
movie.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think this was probably fun for him too, because especially on Carol Burnett, he always had to play the straight man to
Tim Conway.
Tim Conway. Yeah. And so he didn't really get he did comedy bits, but he was always the straight man. And this one, he got to kind of flex his more silliness and comedy chops, I think, in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned Blazing Saddles. I mean, Mel Brooks movies were a staple in our house. So Blazing Saddles, History of the World, and High Anxiety. And of course, Spaceballs, Men in Tights. Yes. But the first 3 I mentioned, and Young Frankenstein, those were just comedy gold.
We'll have to do a Spaceballs watch through sometime.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I'm in.
Yes. For those of you who are just joining the chat, I see there's four guys and people in there now. The link to the is in the description or in the top of the chat. In fact, I will re-put it in.
I'm liking this comment from 1138 Productions about Han Solo wanting to start a pistol. I just realized that we have the chat going. I just finally saw these comments.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. How much of Harvey Korman's performance was influenced by Julia Child?
Yes.
Pretty much all of it.
All right. Put the link in again. If you want to follow us, we are at 24 minutes and 22 seconds in. If you want to skip to there, if you're just joining us. Han just showed up.
Coordinates weren't the best.
I recognize that scene.
Oh, come on. This was all new footage back in 1978. Pretty sure that guy was a Nazi in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That that uniform, it strikes me as different, like weird.
Yeah.
The Imperial officer, like it's cut weird.
And did they say Kazook, home planet?
Yeah.
Yes, they said Kazook.
Kazook. Okay.
Because that's how little the Empire cares about actual names. You know,
They don't really.
It's like it's
probably just a number to them. Yeah. Oh.
Well, when they were at in the shop, it was just Wookiee Planet C.
Yes. Oh,
Proton Pack.
Art Carney with his Peter Sundan with his adult entertainment for Itchy coming up. Happy Life Day. What did we ever never find out what he gave Mala? What is that thing? Looks like a kitchen appliance, but I don't know if we ever see her doing anything with it.
I think this is the galactic predecessor to the Keurig. It's either that or a boombox.
Or an air fryer.
Seriously, right? Oh, he's got a little stuffed bantha. How cute.
Oh.
I mean, seriously, that's actually really adorable.
It is really adorable.
Like,
some
talk about a merchandising opportunity from this one bit of media that Disney has yet to capitalize on.
Well, I mean, if you look on my screen, they started to capitalize on Life Day.
This is true. They have. Although that almost looks like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yes, a little bit. Oh no. Must we watch this?
Hey, we have to. If we have to suffer, you have to suffer.
Oh my god.
He's basically watching VR porn.
Oh, scared.
I feel uncomfortable.
I'm scared.
Ooh, psychedelic. Have we all gotten to the uncomfortable Diane Carroll part?
Almost.
Almost there.
Yeah. Why do I have a feeling that several illegal recreational substances were consumed during the making of this?
Because they probably were. Oh my gosh. It's the 70s, man. Everyone's dropping acid at this point. It's not until about 82 or 83 where they're all doing cocaine.
That would have been a completely different holiday special if it had been.
Oh my god.
I gotta hold on. I have to delete some chat.
Oh.
What the heck?
Maybe it was what I said. I was talking about VR porn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't say it again.
Problem.
No, sorry. I'm calling it what it is. There ain't no nicer way to say it.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
What was the pitch meeting? What went on? Look, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, there are many things about the Star Wars Holiday Special that I love, and I will pronounce them to my dying day about how much I love them. But for all the stuff I love, this is just absolutely mind-boggling, god-awful. I don't get who thought this was a good idea.
Bruce Valanche did. Bruce Valanche. That's your answer right there.
Yeah.
He's your get out of jail card on this one.
Yeah, just oof.
I need help.
That big.
What's the safe word? What's the safe word?
Oh my goodness.
The safe word is skip.
Yeah. Do we
like that emerald background, whatever that is? I'm sure someone had a seizure because of it.
It's like a kaleidoscope, right? Something like that.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. Or is that what is that thing where you look in it and
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Well, not now. Now it's something different. But oh my god. I've fast forwarded this so many times that I don't think I've ever actually watched it. This might be the only time I watch it all the way through. And my eyes hurt.
Oh gosh.
Awkward. Like who thought it would be a good idea to put like literally a mop on her head?
Hey, it's the future. Everyone will be wearing these at some point.
What was with the 70s? By the way, while we're on
wait, I thought the future was all going to be chrome. I watched SpongeBob. The future is chrome. All chrome.
Well, if you ever want to get a fun, really, have you guys ever watched the old Buck Rogers, Gil Gerard, Buck Rogers in the 25th century?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, the spandex and just ugh.
Oh goodness.
And
I think it's almost over.
I need it. Okay, I need you to fade away now. Fade away. No, there's now two.
I've got Krusty the Clown in the back of my head going, this goes on for 45 more minutes.
Oh
my gosh.
People are like desperate to see their favorite Star Wars characters. They're like, you got to earn it. You want your cameo with Carrie Fisher and with his Princess Leia with C-3PO, which comes up immediately after this. You have to earn it.
Yeah, you do.
The thing is that it's like probably as songs go, it's probably not a bad song. It's just they put that whole thing at the beginning on top of it.
It's a really sleepy song.
Oh my God. And guys, I'm exhausted as it is.
It almost has a tune of of something that I could see in like an old 70s Bond movie.
Well, the whole thing kind of strikes me as that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, oh my God.
It's a very Bond-esque. At least the song, the way the song is the song is sung.
Goldfinger. Oh wow. I think it's fading. Is this ending? Is it ending?
I
Is it
think
ending?
so.
Yay! Go away. Never come back. I will fast forward this for the rest of my life. I need to edit a version without it.
Yes.
My gosh.
Oh, all right. There's Leia.
I'm pretty sure whatever this light show is, it's telling me that Frank Sinatra is God.
Yeah.
No, are they making Leia do office work?
Basically.
You're the only girl in the galaxy, so you have to be a secretary?
I remember I had a picture, like, of one of those pictures you could get if you were in a sci-fi convention and you wanted to get her autograph, and you could pick up one of those like official pictures or whatever. Yeah. One of them was her right here talking with 3PO next to her, but they had her in the most god awful like mid-word, and it was just funny. And I remember looking at the photo. I'm like, where did that come from? What was that in the movie? And then it turned out it wasn't. It was here.
You know, making the connection back to Spaceballs. I love that scene where Princess Vespa takes off the headphones.
Oh yes. Yeah. I'm glad.
That's what this is reminding me of right now.
Oh. Oh, cutting more footage. It's a long walk. I do kind of like the Han and Chewie, friendship vibes.
Yeah.
Here they come. I will admit this: when I first saw the appearance of stormtroopers, I got a little more excited. Ooh, there's tension.
That meant that there's going to be action.
No. Dun, dun, dun. We'll return in a moment. Do you ever watch this with the commercials?
No.
You can actually watch if you just look for ones that are like 2 hours in length.
Yeah.
And that includes the commercials.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's something about the Imperial uniform that just seems weird to me. I think it's because it's got the seam up the side middle. This guy just likes to walk around.
We went almost 40 minutes without a commercial break.
There aren't any. Like this is just they edited them out. But when you watch, you can actually watch them with the commercials if you want on YouTube, and they're fun. They do include the first, what I believe is the first Kenner toy commercial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It would make sense that they would do that right before Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was part of the reason they did this, to advertise it. And then the rest of them just very kind of dated. There was a toy called Tobor, robot spelled backwards, Tobor. And it was like, yeah. There's a couple of fun toys that were.
I think I know what's throwing you off about that uniform. It's the way that the fold goes over, but it's a further over from the center of the uniform, so that you've got that seam on the collar, and it just feels like it's not lined up properly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then, why do they have a gunnery sergeant or gunnery officer like parading around with an Imperial officer? That doesn't make any sense.
Because they had the costume. It's probably the same costume the dude was
Garrett, remember what we're watching. What has made sense? What in this whole thing has made sense
That's
so
your
far?
takeaway there, Garrett?
The only thing so far that's made sense is Han and Chewie basically running on their own time frame.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say too, like, they probably wanted, being that they were in a new space with new characters in unfamiliar territory, they wanted to, put some window dressing to make it look more Star Warsy. So, there is the Imperial gunner, and that's window dressing. It looks very much Star Warsy,
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
That's my only guess as to why they would put the gunnery guy with. But they didn't know it was a gunnery guy back then. You think they knew that?
Well, anyone who watched the original film would have recognized him as being the dude firing the Death Star.
True. Oh, that's what that thing is. Oh, okay. I thought it was a kitchen appliance. It's the Jefferson Starship in a box.
Oh.
I love how they like snap at the stormtroopers and they just kind of point their guns on command. Classic Art Carney mannerisms, body language mannerisms.
Come on, give him back the boom box.
Oh, I think I'm gonna fast forward. Let me know when you guys are.
What, you don't like the Jefferson Starship?
not a huge fan. So I heard some interesting things.
Okay.
About, first of all, the guys who played in this were, the band was, they were all excited because they thought that when they got to do this, they were going to get dressed up in Star Wars gear. They're going to put them in stormtrooper costumes or whatever.
Right.
And they ended up just finding, they had these costumes that basically they were off a rack of costumes that you would get at like Spirit Halloween.
Oh my gosh.
So they just looked kind of spacey.
Spared no expense.
Yes. And then apparently the drummer, I think it was the drummer.
So while this is go ahead.
No, the drummer that was originally in the band, I guess, was in rehab during the time that they were filming. So they had a replacement drummer, and he was like desperate to get into the scene. He was like trying to get, I forget, was he trying to get out of rehab? Was he trying to like break, he was getting mad at his bandmates for not letting him in to do it. And it was like, and they're now, people are like, really? This is where you were aiming your career high for?
Wow.
Just to be in this. What is the guy's microphone? Holy cow. What is that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it a lightsaber? Again, I fast forward through this one all the time.
Yeah, that looks really, really weird.
It's so bizarre.
Yes.
I like the keyboard. The piano keyboard. Little strap.
Oh, the keytar?
Yeah. Well, it's not really a keytar. A keytar looks like a guitar.
Yeah,
But this is like an actual keyboard that he just strapped from one end to the other, and he just plays it kind of sideways. Missed opportunity. They should have just brought in the Cantina band here. I mean, I know they bring them in later.
Seriously, so much acid was done during this movie. So much.
Yes. So while this is going on, I wanted to ask you guys,
please.
Another yes. Have you guys watched the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special?
Yes,
I have.
That was good.
That was entertaining.
The one that got me that I kind of geeked out about was there's the scene where they first land on Earth. They're walking down by Grauman's Chinese.
Yes.
And he attacks the guy in the GoBot costume.
Yes.
And he even makes the comments, "GoBots killed my family." I was like, they mentioned GoBots. I'm like, well, yes, GoBots.
Another reference I wanted to mention is we watched the Santa Clauses, which is like the series about, like the Tim Allen, the Santa Claus. And by the way, I enjoyed it immensely. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Right.
Do they have the whole run out, or are they still putting out new episodes?
Oh, they're all out. It's like, I think 6 episodes. Okay. I mean, it was cute. And they just got renewed for a new season, so they're going to be back, which is great. Oh. But I don't want to give away too much of the story. But at one point, Tim Allen ends up in what I guess he calls it the Yuleverse, where all the Santas that have ever lived kind of all reside. And he was talking to a Santa that was, I guess it was one of the Santas previous before him. And they talked about some Santas are like dealing with, a lack of Christmas spirit. And the one Santa says, "Oh, tell me, wait, none of you can hold a candle to me. I had to be Santa through World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, and the Star Wars Holiday Special." Talk about
oh my God.
And I went, and both my wife and I laughed out loud, like, ah!
Oh my gosh.
So basically, this was like a the equivalent of a music video like machine that makes music videos, and the Imperial Gunners loving it.
So this is where MTV got their idea.
Mm. See ya.
Oh my gosh, this is such a weird segment. We still have 2 more songs to go, guys. B. Arthur and Carrie Fisher.
I like those two better, though. I mean, Carrie Fisher, the timing of when it is makes it kind of not as good because it's just, oh boy, a little action there. I mean, I think I might be ahead of you guys. I'm not sure. I'm at the Imperial officer just snapping his fingers at the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got that.
We don't want to hurt anyone.
Excuse me.
Guy's chewing up the scenery.
He probably thought this was going to be his big break.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a Star Wars movie once. Which one? The holiday special. Sorry, Sam. We're going to have to let you go.
Another great thing that came out of the holiday special, though, was the cartoon.
Yes. And the first portrayal of Boba Fett.
Yep.
Boba Fett, yes.
Keep the kid occupied. Show him TV. And I never got the opening credits thing. What the heck was that? The opening credits of the cartoon. This is the same animation company that did the droids and Ewoks, I think.
Yeah, Nelvana.
Nelvana, thank you.
Yeah, they actually make a reference to Nelvana in the 2D Clone Wars miniseries. There's a planet that Anakin and Obi-Wan go to when Anakin's still a Padawan, and it's this weird ice planet with these like polar bear type aliens living on there, and it's called Nelvana 4 or something like that.
Oh yeah. Man, you got the cast all providing their voices for it. It's good. They should have just made the cartoon the holidays.
I have one question. What is the villain from this from Sonic the Hedgehog doing on there?
Oh,
what?
Oh, you mean the guy with the mustache?
Yeah. He looks like the yeah.
Actually, so in all seriousness, that character is from A New Hope. He's one of the guys, one of the generals in the back. Not Dodonna, not the one that Leia hugs when she gets there, just one of the other ones.
Greetings, Scarif Scuttlebutt, joining us in the chat. Thank you for joining us in this.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
I love it. Scarif Scuttlebutt.
Misery loves company.
Who's that one next to Princess Leia? I like another cool thing about it's just Star Trek did the same thing. When they do animated series, they can do more aliens because budgetary issues aren't really an issue.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about costumes or anything like that. Hey, it's a Y-wing.
That landed in purple goo. You can also get 3PO to do all sorts of squatch and stretch, kind of moves. It's also cool to see Luke in his yellow jacket.
Yeah.
It's a water planet?
I don't know. Is it a water planet or a purple goo planet?
Well, maybe it was a water planet, and the Empire just like layered in tons of strawberry jello.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Jello. So there's Boba Fett riding that big water dinosaur.
Oh, you're a little bit ahead of me. I haven't got there yet.
Oh, are you there, Garrett?
No, they've just landed on the Jello planet in the Y-wing.
Oh, yeah, the Y-wing just separated. Oh, there's Boba Fett.
The Y-wing can eject like that?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Hey, I know that gun.
Let me know when he's feeding the dinosaur. When Luke feeds the dinosaur his food. Like, this is all we have, but he's welcome to it.
"3PO, the voice of reason."
So where are you guys now?
They're heading off with Boba Fett.
Yep, same.
Okay. So Boba Fett riding that big creature.
Yeah.
There's a reference to that in the Book of Boba Fett. When he wants to learn to ride the Rancor.
Yes.
He said, I've ridden beasts far bigger or whatever, 10 times the size.
Across a sea of strawberry jello.
I can't tell you from a collector standpoint. I cannot tell you how frustrating it is because they keep releasing more and more Boba Fett, like cartoon version of Boba Fett, like this coloration, which is fine, but they keep re-releasing it, re-releasing it, and people. I don't know. They don't make enough because people just keep buying it before you can pre-order it. It's a very popular figure.
Well, yeah, that's because he's probably one of the most popular characters ever.
Yeah, and this is his first appearance, so that's kind of why. It's like a rookie card. Some of these aliens walking around here. They just have the antidote like advertised like it's in a store. Oh,
who did the voice for Boba Fett?
I don't know the answer to that. Let me see if I can figure that out. Oh, what's he upset about now? Let the blood rush to their heads.
Oh, he was voiced by Don Franks.
Really?
Who went by the stage name Iron Buffalo.
I have a different. Oh, that's interesting. There's more than one Boba Fett voice. I also have Gabrielle Dell. Why would there be two?
What are you?
I'm on
looking
IMDb, and I see two voices of is Gabrielle Dell, Boba Fett, voice uncredited. Don Franks, Boba Fett, voice uncredited.
I was looking at the Wikipedia article, and it said Don Franks.
Interesting that they list two. I wonder why.
Which is interesting because one of Don Franks' kids is Cree Summer, who is known for having done a lot of voiceover work. And looking at her career, like one of her first things was Strawberry Shortcake.
Funny thing about the characters in this, the characters in the cartoon, the actors, the human characters, they look, even in the cartoon, they look stoned out of their minds.
Yep.
Especially Han Solo.
Cree Summer actually did voiceover work in Star Wars Droids and Ewoks.
Oh, okay.
So, her dad played Boba Fett for the holiday special. And then she did all the, work on droids and Ewoks. And then, let's see, she also did stuff for...
He didn't smell right.
Oh, she also did the voice of Luminara Unduli in Clone Wars.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So Star Wars runs in the family.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. They're tearing up the room. I think something happens to the poor Bantha. Oh, no. The Bantha, not the Bantha. Oh. Empire's bad. They're bad.
Bad man.
Bad Empire.
Very bad Empire.
Like, of course, they also enslaved the Wookiees, but let's get mad about the tearing off the Bantha.
I know, right?
Priorities.
Go clean up your room. That will keep him busy. I remember that line. I'm like, is he thinking he's doing Mala a favor?
Well, he's an Imperial officer. He probably doesn't know how to parent.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, make a little bed for him.
I know. It's kind of adorable.
Say what you will, Lumpy is adorable.
Wait a minute. I know this trick. This is how I escaped in high school.
Which trick are you referring to?
Making something look like it appears that I'm sleeping and then sneaking out.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, Ferris.
Hey, I learned it from watching a good movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another Harvey Korman. I've been looking at a lot of customizing people that customize action figures, and they do 3D printing and whatnot.
Yeah.
And there have been people who have started making figures of these characters, which I kind of like because they were gonna make a series of figures. They had the Wookiee family. I think they have Harvey Korman's character, or this one at least. Don't get his character here though. So they're humanoid, but they break down a lot. Fun with micro circuitry. Modulator. I like that part. I mean, it's good, you know.
Yeah.
Harvey Korman, he can do no more. I'm sorry. He does the best he can with the situation. With the situation given. Did you hear about the documentary that is coming out? A Disturbance in the Force?
No.
Yeah, they're somebody's doing a documentary all about the making of the holiday special. And they got like some pretty decent higher up interviews.
Wow.
So I'm fascinated by it. I mean, not in the sense that I think it was like everybody says, "Oh, it's home of was the worst thing ever," and they make fun of it. But I think that's just because it's hip to do.
Yeah.
You know, they had holiday specials featuring so many characters, and some of them maintain a test of time, and you can watch them year after year, but others not really.
Yeah.
I love that Chris Kashyyyk drawing. The smart Wookiee making that. Oh, life on Tatooine. Some great footage here. Some great unused footage. To me, that seemed like a throwback when the little person was going under the legs.
Yeah.
There was that to me. I think they paid a little homage to that in Obi-Wan, with the girl almost going under the legs of the alien.
Yeah. Of course, every time I see the Cantina band, I'm always reminded of the Family Guy skit.
Oh yeah.
We'll take request. Play the same song. All right, we'll play the same song.
Here we go. It's one of my favorite scenes in it, just because it was great to see the aliens. You know, when they were in the original movie, they were too hard to see. It was really dark and dingy, and there was so much else going on. And here, that you could really make out the characters. I'm certainly not going to get rich with the two of you. I thought I taught you to drink faster. Was it Kremlin? Krelmer? Did we lose Garrett? He couldn't take it anymore. Oh, sorry. I didn't check the private chat. Hey, it's Doc on Dart. Oh, no. Now, is this supposed to be the same Cantina bar?
I think so.
I know, and I do believe in canon. I think in canon, they have established that Akmina, which is the name of B. Arthur's character, does in fact work the bar at a certain point, maybe the evening shift or something. I'll run a tab. I love the modern 1970s pictures.
Did we lose Garrett?
No, I think he just took a short break.
Oh, okay. There he is.
I'm back.
Yay.
You missed so much. We have to go back and watch it again.
Oh, no. I've been watching it. I had it on a screen. I could hear what was going on. It just.
I do enjoy the Cantina with Ackmena section, and I do like the song. I don't know. They kind of combine the Cantina band with another with an original piece. So it doesn't. I like it. I don't love it, but you know.
The weird dude who was drinking from the top of his head kind of freaked me out.
See what the band will have. Yay. See, they treat the band members right.
Question is, does anybody know the name of the aliens species in the band?
They're the Bith. That's their species. Bith. Bith. Figrin
Does
Dan
anybody
and
know
the
the name?
modal. I know, yeah. Figrin Dan and the modal nodes. Members in good standing of the Intergalactic Federation of Musicians. There's a great book, short story called "We Don't Do Weddings." We Don't Do Weddings, the band's tale. It's from a series of short stories called Tales from Mos Eisley Cantina, and it's a great, fun little story, especially if you're a musician. If you happen to be a working musician, it's just they do a good job, you know, having all the tropes of gigging musicians. It's pretty funny.
Dude, what the heck is Greedo doing in there? He should be dead.
Well, didn't Greedo exist in like 3 other scenes in Star Wars?
You're not wrong.
Isn't
You're not wrong.
there like a Beto and
Are you saying that all Rhodians look alike? That seems kind of speciesist.
I did not say that. Those words did not come out of my mouth.
What? No. No, they don't all look alike. I mean, some of them are kind of pinkish purple. Some of them are kind of a yellowish color. Oh, look, crystallized pineapple. With all the hammering, it feels like this is Ferrix and not Mos Eisley.
Yeah, right? That's where they got it from.
Worst cantina ever. I don't know how she's able to stay open if she's giving last round as everything on the house.
Yeah. Friend, don't forget me in your dreams. It is great. Like people that do a lot of cosplaying or that like to do mask and costume replicas, they say that they use the holiday special regularly because you can see a lot of the alien characters a lot better.
Yes,
They're not really using like movie lighting, but instead are using TV lighting, which is easier to see everything. By the way, another fun piece of trivia: the guy who's kind of the big guy walking around assisting Ackmena like a bouncer, played by the same actor that plays Mala.
Oh my gosh, it's a rodent of unusual size.
Yeah, they did it before.
I understood that reference.
They did that before Princess Bride.
Wait, I didn't think they existed.
The night, but not goodbye. That one of them looks like something out of Friday the 13th, or the one that got carried out.
Oh yeah,
it's a little frightening.
Man, anytime you need to lead everybody out, just lead them in the song and conga line, sort of.
No kidding. It'd be really exhausting after a while, having to do that every night. Because by that point, they're expecting the show.
I like how they're collecting all the glasses.
Well, of course, they're commemorative.
Yeah.
And barware is expensive, man. Like I was looking at putting together like a home bar in my garage. I was looking at like basic barware, like not even top shelf type stuff, and it's expensive.
Interesting.
Like those glass steins, like they'll go for like $15 to $20 a piece.
Wow. Aw. Of course, they didn't have the door that, like, just slid shut. They had to have an actual closing door. Do they even have those in Star Wars?
I'm pretty sure they use the same set from Fiddler on the Roof.
Are you being serious?
No, absolutely not.
I wouldn't be surprised. Another way to save money.
Yeah. Well, and just to think, this Imperial officer spent oh my gosh, the long.
Yeah.
The antenna.
The antenna. Understood.
But the fact that he was like watching that entire song and dance number as if he was just like phoning in was just, it's.
Yep. I know what you mean. Uh-oh. Return to base. Man, it's a good thing Han and Chewie are well on their way. Holiday special. Brought to you by Crest. Uh-oh. It's like, gotta have one stormtrooper. Oh, there's Chewie. Yay, Chewie. They had to have one death in this, but they couldn't shoot the stormtrooper. They couldn't have Han shoot him, so they had him accidentally fall off.
He didn't just accidentally fall off. Like, he tripped over a log, and they had a breakaway railing.
Yeah.
Like,
just
this
for
is the
just
problem.
such an emergency.
You know, and here's the problem. Like, here's how little the Empire really cared about their stormtroopers. Like, if you actually take a look inside their visor, like, you have no visual acuity whatsoever. So no wonder he tripped. I mean, like, he had no idea that there was anything there.
Well, I mean,
Like,
he didn't just fall. I mean, considering how high the trees are in Kashyyyk, at this point, he's probably still falling.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
Yeah, because
Nearly 40 years later.
Home Tree is like a 4 mile high, freaking tree.
I never understood this. He leaves, but then he comes back. But does it come back for real? Or is that just like in the Wookiee dream or in their fever dream or something?
He just throws the gun. He could totally use that. Instead, he just
I mean,
across it.
Yeah, it would have been a good thing to just kind of hold on to.
I mean, he was, but Han with a gun that can actually, hit its target.
Oh, I think that I think it's more like what Garrett was saying. I think it was more the visor and visual handicap that makes them bad shots, not the blasters. Oh,
yeah. The Empire did not want to ensure their troopers' survivability. It was cannon fodder for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this is getting very awkward really quickly.
Mm-hmm. When a mama Wookiee and a daddy Wookiee love each other very much,
they make a wish. It's C-3PO. He's going to get shot. Oh, it's Art Carney.
He's back with his carpet bag. He's Mary Poppins, y'all.
He's missing a red fin on the top of his head.
Yeah. 10 more minutes, folks. This guy, the other Imperial, I love his look when he tells him, "You robbed me blind and took off for the hills." Very well.
Backyard Target says even back then they knew what VR would really be used for.
And may the force be with you. With you. I love the way he said it. Get their orbs. Ooh, I forgot. I got to get my orb. Hang on.
An orb?
He has an orb. I don't have an orb. I mean, I got this. Kind of an orb. It's orb shaped.
The closest I don't have anything orb shaped, but I have this Lord Helmet Buddha that I got for my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah. You know,
Oh, he has
short
an orb.
Oh, he actually has an actual orb. Is that a Life Day orb?
I take this seriously. That is an official Disney produced Life Day orb. You can get on Batu.
Wow.
For $49.99.
Oh no, not that bad. Close, but not that high. I'll keep it right here.
What is happening?
It's yeah.
It's a fever dream.
It's a fever dream. Now, the robes are a nice touch, but you do realize that the reason that they have all robes is because they only made masks for everybody, and masks and and hands. You're the one that have to make like 40.
This set feels like it's in the inside of like the Universal ET ride in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you mean. Oh God, the sound of all the Wookiees. And of course, 3PO and R2 are just there inexplicably.
Wow, Luke got a real upgrade with his tunic there because it went from being cotton to silk. This is his dress tunic.
Yes, his dress shorty robe. Great day of peace.
I will say this: Carrie Fisher does have a very good singing voice.
Oh yeah,
Or
well,
she did.
I have a cat in my way here. Get out of here.
Hello, kitty.
Hello. Ugh.
Jedi
No,
Lounge Master.
I was just a very small Wookiee.
A very small Wookiee.
Backyard Turner said, Jedi Lounge Master robe.
Oh, I hear what they're doing there. They're taking her song and mixing it with
Star Wars, nothing but Star
Wars.
Oh my gosh, yes, the lounge singer. Bill Murray. Classic.
It's funny. As I mentioned, Disney does now sell Life Day merchandise. But the thing is that there's a lot of people that go through the Disney parks who have no idea what Life Day is. So it's hysterical to hear them, even though the cast members try to explain it. And it's because they do it like it's an actual holiday, you know, and like on bet too.
When I got married 8.5 years ago, this was the song that my ex-wife and I left the church during.
Nice.
I had literally no Star Wars references at my wedding, which I very much
had
regret.
one.
It was my ex-wife's idea to do a Star Wars themed wedding.
Oh wow! Okay.
When we went to we went into our after the wedding and we went to our dinner afterwards, we came in and all our groomsmen and the maid of and the maid bridesmaids all had lights like lightsabers lined up. So we walked under the under the lightsabers.
Like, yeah, you see,
military.
I was like, what year were you married, John?
10 years ago.
Yeah, you see, I was married in '94, so that was just before the onslaught of Star Wars returning into the to stores. You know, so you just couldn't you couldn't just get lightsabers back then.
Yeah,
you know,
they were the cheap ones. They were like the
they had none. There was nothing.
Yeah,
it wasn't until around 95, 96 that started coming out. But oh, they're gonna have their meal with their bantha stew or whatever it is, the bantha rump. I hope she whipped stirred enough.
I'm actually on the Disneyland shop right now, looking for stuff I'm looking for Life Day stuff.
Well, I'll show you something here, guys. And then I'm gonna have to bow out because it's been a very long day for me.
I understand.
I will show you.
Well, it was nice having you on.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, it is.
Is that a snitch on his window?
Yes. I don't know if I don't know if you guys have seen this, but they actually have a Tree of Life Day pop-up book calendar, like an advent calendar. And
each day, God.
Yeah. I mean, it just folds into a book,
wow.
you know. But each day you can open up keys in their little red robes, and you put like an ornament. Like, here's an example. This one they have Ewoks on it, but like it's the orb on one side, and then it's
nice.
And then you just put it on the tree each day.
Oh wow!
What's nice about this kind of one though is that you can fold them all back in here, close it up, and then take it out again next year. So
that's really cool.
Awesome.
Okay, Will, I've got to ask: is that a golden snitch behind you on your window? It's a Harry Potter thing.
No, I know what a golden snitch is, but where are you seeing? Like right here?
It's that ornament thing right on the window behind you with the wings.
It's just the reflection of the light, I think, right there.
No, above.
Up a little bit further. Yeah, right where your finger's at.
That is. How do I explain this? That's a bird. It's a bird. So the explanation is this. Totally not a Star Wars thing, but I'll say it anyway. About 4 years ago, my wife and I co-directed a community production of The Producers. And we have, if you're familiar with that scene, there's a scene where they have to go get the rights to the play that they want to do from a guy who kind of hangs out on the roof of his apartment with his birds. So we were racking our brains trying to figure out how the heck are we going to do this thing with the birds, this little shtick that happens because these birds kind of sing along with him and stuff. And this guy who was really great at like all the set design and everything, he built basically a bird coop with all these little styrofoam birds, and he had them all lined up, and they could move, and it was phenomenal. So when the show ended, we just decided to keep one,
Nice.
and there it is.
That is really cool.
Anyway, but yes. Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to
not a problem.
and
it was
sit in
good
with it.
having you on. Well, why don't we? It's getting probably late for you, so Will, why don't you tell the people out there where they can find you at?
You can find me at YouTube, Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. The last episodes and the next few are all very holiday themed. Everything from things like this over here. I did my own little Star Wars gingerbread house with a fallen AT-AT. Put a little
Nice.
some stuff on there, and all sorts of things, like do some crafts and stuff like that. But then mostly it's just toy unboxings and things of that nature. And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook, and you can email me darthtuba77@gmail.com.
All right. Sorry. Garrett, where can people find you at?
Oh my goodness. You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at GKJ_publishing, where I post all sorts of random things about the books I'm writing and the other projects I'm doing. You can also find me on YouTube, GKJ Publishing. I've got new episodes coming out. Nothing coming out this Saturday because it's Christmas Eve, but New Year's Eve I have a great set of writing tips. I've been doing a series on world building. So tune in for that. It'll go live at 9 a.m. Saturday, the 31st.
Awesome. As for us right here, if you're going to get a hold of us, you can email us at warofthestars1@gmail.com. There it is. I think we're doing it at the same time. That is one of the best ways to get a hold of us. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts on the show, just email us, or you can get a hold of us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is actually the same as our email. It's at warofthestars1. Check us out there. We do a lot of cool polls and questions. You can check us out on YouTube, where most of our shows are going to be loaded up from now on. We are going to be going to a YouTube exclusive for the time being, I think. So check us out there. There's our address, War of the Stars 9510, or just type in War of the Stars, a Star Wars podcast. You can get a hold of us on Facebook. Just search War of the Stars, a Star Wars podcast. Join the Facebook group. We will a lot of fun there too. If you want to support the show, patreon.com/War of the Stars, or you can go to our Spreadshirt shop, spreadshirt.com/shop/War of the Stars. We are, of course, a part of the Red 5 Network, red5network.com for more information on all the stores, shows, and of course, don't forget, starting next year, the brand new podcast on War of the Stars, Star Wars Through the Eyes of a Child with Lily Tolley. We are, of course, taking our holiday break now. We will see you guys next year as we begin our look, as we start New Year by reviewing episode 1 of the Bad Batch season 2. So should be a lot of fun. A lot of stuff planned for the new year. Excited to bring you guys in on it and just see where this latest season of War of the Stars leads us. And I think good stuff planned, and hope you are all enjoyed along for the ride, and want to wish everyone out there a very Merry Christmas, very happy holidays, and a happy New Year. Happy Life Day.
Happy Festivus.
Yes. And as we always say, remember, this is not just my Star Wars. This is not just your Star Wars. This is our Star Wars. Until next year, may the Force be with you.
Happy Life Day.
Happy Life Day.